So God is teaching our women how to be. But a lot of our women are stiff-necked. They don't want to learn these things. That's why they got a house full of children and no daddy there. That's why they're going to get plan B. We're going to teach you out of the scripture today how to be. Even our men don't know how to be men. We're going to teach them how to be men according to the Bible. We learn from the streets.
Because the picture of dry bones in the valley is talking about you. The picture of Lazarus leaning dead morning is talking about you. You are Lazarus. You are the dry bones. You are the prodigal son. You are the lost sheep. You are the people of God.
Come on. This is the book of 1 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 9.
Come on.
In like manner also, that the woman adorn herself in modest apparel.
What our women got to be?
Adorn herself in modest apparel.
Sister, you have to be in modest apparel. And what that means is a certain way that God expects the daughters of Zion to be dressed. We can't dress any type of way, because when you dress any type of way, you bring the wrong vibe to you. You bring the wrong energy to you. You want to bring the right energy to you so that God can protect you and keep you safe. Keep you safe when you're going to school. Keep you safe when you're coming from school. God will keep you safe, but it's a way that you got to present yourself to him. Because if you present yourself in a negative way, negative vibes going to come around. Negative people going to come around. They're only going to come around for one stupid thing. Come on.
1920. This is the book of 1 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 9. In like manner also, that women adorn themselves in modest apparel. With shamefaced.
With shame what?
With shamefaced.
You got to learn how to be shamefaced, sister. And what shamefaced mean that don't be in everybody's face, you know? Shamefaced mean that, you know, when you see people like you see little boys running around, hold your head down. Don't be in everybody's face. Come on.
With shamefaced and sobriety.
From top.
1 Timothy 2 and 9.
So this is for all of our women, the older women and the young women. Because our women have not been taught the way the Bible teaches our women how to be. They can't be the way that they want to be. There's certain ways that you have to be, because you attract certain spirits. Come on.
In like manner also, that the women adorn herself in modest apparel.
So the Most High God said for his daughters to adorn themselves, to beautify yourself. Come on.
With shamefaced.
Saying what?
With shamefaced.
So our women got to have shame face. They can't be in every man's face. You shouldn't want your woman to be in no man's face anyhow. Because when she come to you, when she come around man, she should hold her head down. Because it's going to start something. When you got them eyes ball looking everywhere, no, you're supposed to look down. You can't be in every man's face all the time. Why would you want to be in another man's face? That causes problems. So God is teaching our women how to be. But a lot of our women are stiff-necked. They don't want to learn these things. That's why they got a house full of children and no daddy there. That's why they're going to get plan B. We're going to teach you out of the scripture today how to be. Even our men don't know how to be men. We're going to teach them how to be men according to the Bible. We learn from the streets.
That's right.
Even we learn from the streets. We have to be reprogrammed again. Come on.
And sobriety, not with broader hair or gold or pearl or costly array.
So I say not with broader hair. That doesn't mean they can't get their hair did. It means the things about when you get your hair did and it changed you. Now you become hearty now. Now you become like the ground that you walk on, everybody got to worship now. Don't let the outer appearance makes you who you are. Don't let that change who you are. Just how you had them caps over your head when you ain't got your hair did, act the same way. Don't act brand new because you got your hair did, or you got rings on, or watches on, or gold around your neck and wrist. And our women are easily drawn away from this here because they begin to think too highly of themselves. Don't you know the Most High God put curses on our women? Don't you know why the edges fall out? Do you ever understand? Do you ever ask yourself that? Why do my edges fall out? Why do I have these pains in my body? Because the Most High God has put a curse on our women, also our men. Why do I got that smell down there? The Most High God put a curse on you. That's why you smell like that. And we're going to show you out of the scripture. Because Pastor ain't going to teach you this. He's going to have you shucking and jiving and give you his money. and tell you to have a good day. That's not what it's about. You're not going to get to Christ like that. You ain't going to get to the kingdom of heaven like that. What's going on, my brother? We're teaching love right according to the scriptures. Come on.
Verse 10. But which becoming woman professing godliness?
They got to do what now?
But which becoming woman professing godliness?
When you say you're a woman, you got to profess godliness. You got to talk about the Most High God. Your life got to be about the Most High God. It can't be about the streets. It can't be about your hair and your nails. Everything got to change. But our people are scared of change. Change is the best thing for you. We've been like this so long, it's a shame now. We are broken. We're scared to take a change. We're scared to take a leap out there. Because we're afraid to fail. When you got Christ in your life, you ain't afraid to fail because you're not going to fail. Come on.
Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection.
It says, let the woman learn in silence. That means she should learn only from her husband. You shouldn't be learning from another man. Everything you know, you should be taught from your husband. Everything should be taught from your husband. You shouldn't go to another man for no kind of questions. Because he is your covering. You is a possession to him, sisters. If that man is leading you in righteousness. You got to have a man that's leading you in righteousness. You can't have a man that's leading you down the road of hell and want to take everything from you, take your money from you, ride around in your car till you get pulled over. We got to be taught the righteous way. If we want to be somebody, you can't be nobody living in wickedness. You are somebody, sister. You're a God-chosen people. You are a daughter of Sarah.
That's right.
Yeah, you are somebody. But you got to know who you are to become somebody first. You got to know who you are to become somebody. Because if you don't know where you're going, if you don't know your past, you don't know where you're going at.
Oh, yes, I do.
What's your nationality?
I'm a Catholic.
You're a Catholic? That's not in the Bible. That's a denomination.
I'm a Catholic.
That's a denomination, sister. Give me and I'm not trying to get on you. I'm not trying to do that. We're to correct our people. No, I'm not trying to do that. I'm not trying to do that. What God you know? The God of popular belief or the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob?
Where you at? Ask her where she at.
You got your own what? How you don't need a man? You was created for a man. God didn't bring you here for that. You're supposed to be a helpmeet. But see, that's what's wrong with our sisters. That's not the spirit to have. That's that Jezebel spirit. I can do bad about myself. You can't. You weren't created you weren't created to walk this world by yourself. You need a hedge of protection. What you gonna do when all hell outbreak? We need a man to protect you.
Right.
When they're trying to break in your home and steal everything you got, you're gonna wish you would have had a man then. See, the older women supposed to be teaching the younger women, the younger women. Look what we're getting taught. Look what our women getting taught. That's why we fall as a nation of people. That's why our households are destroyed. That's why the sister got a house full of babies and no father there. That's why. Come on.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 8.
Come on.
For the man is not of the woman.
Say that again.
For the man is not of the woman.
That means a man shouldn't be following the woman. She should be following him. Just as a daughter follow her father, the same way. When she leaves that household, he becomes her father then. He becomes the man in her life then. That's why our young women are destroyed to this day, man. They're not here just to lay on their backs. They're here to be a helpmeet to the man. Not just someone you just pass around. Come on.
For the man is not of the woman,
Come on.
but the woman of the man.
What the woman is?
But the woman of the man.
The Most High God created the woman for the man. She was created. Brother, your wife was created for you. Sister, you was created for your husband.
That's right.
That's the design that God made for us. There's no such thing as 50-50 in the household. No. The man run the household. He said what goes and comes. But this man got to be led by God to do the right thing. You don't want anybody leading you or telling you what you need to do. Come on.
Verse 9. Neither was the man created for the woman.
So the man was not created for the woman. No, brother, you weren't created for her. Come on.
But the woman for the man.
Woman for the man. So God said, you know what? It ain't meant for you to be alone by yourself. So I'm going to make you somebody. I'm going to give you a rib. We call it a rib. Brother, you got yourself a rib there.
That's right.
But we got to lead them the right direction. Because if we don't lead our women, then our women fall into destruction. They fall into the streets. Anybody can get them. We have to teach them things that they need to know. But we also have to be taught ourselves. Brother, we was in the streets. Selling all other stuff that comes with the streets. But the Most High God changed our life. And that's a good thing. We was the worst of the worst. We weren't always up here preaching the Most High God. But God has changed us, brother. God is calling y'all, man. He's calling y'all to fight in his army. It's time to set that stuff there down, brother. And come to the Most High God. Your life is not going to get better until you come to God. Brother, I'm going to tell you something, bro. Our life is peaceful. We ain't worried about the crackers coming kicking in our doors.
Right.
We ain't worried about brothers, we got beef, we're going to come and shoot us. No. Because God said, if you come to me, I'll protect you and keep you safe. That's everyone around you. We had to let that life go. We had to choose. We had to choose, brother. God is calling y'all, man. Y'all are strong brothers, man. Y'all supposed to be out here leading y'all community. Telling the young brothers how to come to God, how to get himself together. That selling dope is wrong. Banging is wrong. All these things are wrong. Because we don't live long doing this. The so-called white man want to see us doing this stuff. The families are destroyed because the father's not in the household. I didn't have my father, brother. I learned everything from the streets. How to play with guns from the streets. I used to hold a pistol every day with a backpack, ready to kill everybody. But I'm glad God took that away from me. Because all I think I was doing was hurting my brothers. That's it. We don't go out to hurt the so-called white man. He living good. He don't got to worry about nothing. We got to worry about, is the car pulling up? Is the guy going to jump out? Is my op going to get me today? So-called white man ain't got to worry about that. He walk around his hood with sandals on. He leave his door open, the window open. You got to worry about that. What you got, op?
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 3 and verse 16.
Come on.
Unto the woman he said,
What he said to the woman?
I will greatly multiply thy sorrows and thy conception.
So God said he's going to greatly multiply their sorrows and conceptions. That's why when our sister, when you have babies, that's why it's like you about to die. Because God said I'm going to multiply that to you. Because you have sinned. You have went against what I told you to do. Because our sisters are hard-headed. God said I'm going to multiply your sorrows. I mean, you're going to have long days of being sorrow all the time. You're going to be depressed all day. Your emotions going to go up and down. You're feeling one way 1 hour, the next hour you're feeling another way. You got pains in your body that you can't explain. God said I'm going to multiply your sorrow, your conceptions. I mean, when you have babies, you're going to hurt. You're going to feel like you're dying. And you're close to death when you have babies. You're close to death. Many times you can lose your life. God said these things are going to bring upon you because you were disobedient to me. You went out there and did what I told you not to do. Come on.
And in sorrow thou shalt bring forth children.
Come on.
And thy desire shall be to thy husband.
The Most High God says, sister, your desire is supposed to be to your husband. That's your desire. You shouldn't desire want to hang out and go out and do all type of things like that. No. Your desire is to serve him. You get pleased by serving him. Just like Coming of America. When the dude asked the lady, what do you like? She say, whatever you like. What you want to eat, whatever you want to eat. It's the same thing. Brother, we are kings out here. But we got to know we kings. Your woman got to know that you're a king. She'll follow you to the end of the earth.
1611, I got 80 on 1611. 80 books in the can. 1611, 80 books in the can. In the cannon, there's 80 books in the can. In the cannon, there's 80 books in the can. In the cannon, there's 80 books in the can. I got 80 on 1611. 80 books in the can. 1611,